Good morning and welcome to Hot 97 News, everybody. This is a brand new live news show where we talk about all the biggest stories happening across the country. It is Thursday, February 13th. I'm your host, Lana Harris, here with Ronzel with two N's and Million.
Hey.
And once again, we got a lot going on today. But first, it is Black History Month.
Come on now.
And we're going to be starting with our 1 minute of Black Excellence with Ronzel with two N's.
Yes, 1 minute of Black Excellence today. Nina Mae McKinney was considered Hollywood's first Black movie star after her breakout role in Hallelujah in 1929. She was just 17 years old when she started in the film. MGM signed her to a 5-year contract, rare for Black actresses at that time. Now, here's the thing. Despite her talent and early fame, Hollywood limited her to stereotypical roles. Well, Nina, I hate to break it to you. Ain't much change, my friend. All right? Now we're casted in more diverse roles. Sometimes you're an athlete. Sometimes you're a rapper. Sometimes you're an athlete that raps. Later on in her career, she found greater success performing in Europe, when USA studios wouldn't cast her in serious leading roles, which makes sense. Overseas, they see you as an artist. In America, they see you as, can she play the mom in Tyler Perry movie? So, shout out to Nina for breaking down barriers. America made you a star, and Europe let you shine. And that is your 1 minute of Black Excellence.
Let's go. Come on, Nina. You love a racially ambiguous Black History Month figure.
I was about to say, bro, everybody you keep choosing, it's just like, dang, bro. Let me
black.
get a dark skin next time. I
They're
ain't
black.
because I obviously like this is like sketchy. I don't know, bro.
Wait a
Pull
minute.
her up again?
Wait a minute.
I mean, I'm not mad at it.
No. It sounds like y'all are. I didn't know Black history had a shade of color.
No,
That's-
I'm not saying that, but I'm saying
Y'all sound
like,
a little colorist
all week-
right now.
All week, I had to like double check it. I'm like, bro, that don't look like a black person.
She is black.
You should
One
be
day
not
he's
using-
almost Asian. One day
Oh,
she's
God.
like...
Black people come in all shades of colors, man.
Amen.
You know, our hair is all textures, everything, bruh. That's very colorist of you.
No, you're doing Asian History Month on February, bro. You doing. She looks Latina History Month on February, bro. It's almost disrespectful, bro.
It's really not. They're black people.
I guess, bro. But dang, let me get somebody that I don't know.
Got some naps or something.
I'm saying I just need something, bro. Like dang.
How about you just say shout out to Nina for breaking down barriers?
For sure, I
man?
said it.
No, you didn't. First thing you said was, "Can we get some colored people up here? We need some more melanin in these skinny people." Come on now.
Good point. That's a good point. Okay. We do have a lot of serious things to cover today. First of all, let me tell y'all the reason the FAA shut down the airfield over El Paso, Texas, because it's actually all very stupid. So, okay, on background, with no warning, the government shut down the air traffic around El Paso Airport for 10 days and told planes in El Paso, Texas, basically, do not fly here. If you do, you could be shot down or arrested and have your pilot's license revoked. And that's reportedly because they took it back after a couple hours. That was reportedly because the Pentagon let U.S. Customs and Border Protection, CBP, use an anti-drone laser near Fort Bliss, which is near the airport, and they didn't coordinate that with the Federal Aviation Administration, the FAA. So the FAA didn't want them to do that yet. Apparently, the Pentagon and the FAA were supposed to have a meeting about these lasers scheduled for later on this month, but then CBP just used the laser anyway, saying, whatever, we feel like we've met the legal requirements to do this, so we're just going to send it. So the FAA said, all right, well, then I'm just going to shut it down, all of it. So they were reportedly said that they were worried about how safe it was to have that kind of military tech being used near a civilian airport and felt like people could get killed if things went wrong. So yeah, they shut it down. And especially, mind you, earlier that week, the military tried to shoot down what they thought were foreign drones near the border, but at least one of the things they shot down was a party balloon. So the vibe was like, okay, if they can mistake a balloon for a drone, we really can't risk y'all doing this stuff with commercial planes flying nearby, which is a good point. That is a different narrative from what Transportation Secretary Sean Duffy said about the whole matter. He said, and we can show you his ex post, the FAA and the Department of War acted swiftly to address a cartel drone incursion. The threat has been neutralized and there is no danger to commercial travel in the region. The restrictions have been lifted and normal flights are resuming. Now, I don't know what world he's in because that's not, from what I can tell, nobody saw a cartel drone incursion that was actually a threat that needed to stop commercial traffic. In fact, that's what a different lawmaker said about it. This was representative from Texas, Veronica Escobar. She said, from what me and my office have heard and been able to gather overnight and early this morning, there is no immediate threat to the community or surrounding area. So these people just need to open this stuff back up. And in the end, yes, the shutdown got brought up Wednesday morning in a White House meeting. And when they found out about what was going on, the FAA lifted the restrictions in like minutes later.
It's a lot of this. It's a lot again. It's a lot of this. It's a lot of this. It's a lot of I'm gonna point over here while y'all look over there, and then I'm gonna point over there while y'all look over here.
That part.
It's a lot of that.
That's so interesting to me because it's like we got high tech. We got high tech enough to where we could shoot down drones, but we can't tell the difference if it's a drone or a balloon.
Or a balloon.
That's sick. There's something wrong with that, y'all. What is going on with us right now?
I don't know what is going on. And I don't know if it's like this administration or if it's just the government in general, because we've all seen that our lawmakers on both sides have been doing everything they can to not work together and just fight and just make this as complicated as possible. But when you get to the point where you're shutting down air traffic on a whim because you want to shoot lasers at something and you don't know if it's a balloon or a drone and you don't, I mean, it's what are we doing here?
I saw a lot of people saying how they caused civil unrest doing this. I mean, it was a panic over there at one point in time. Because again, this has the last time this happened, 10 days or something like that, past 10 days, it's either a hurricane, a volcano, or a terroristic threat.
Literally.
There's no hurricanes and there's no volcanoes out there. So we was thinking that it was about to go down.
Right. What do y'all know that we don't?
Right. And you ain't gonna let us know beforehand?
Right.
That's crazy.
This is some 9/11 type stuff, if you're just doing this abruptly. So
exactly.
Yeah, man, you guys are saying the government's playing their own video game. It legit feels like that sometimes. But I will say the streets online, these internet streets, had their own theory. And again, it was aliens. Now, I know some people are still not on the alien wave, and I get it. But the fact of the matter is, the movie industry told us that aliens were fake and aliens weren't real and ha ha ha, this is so fake and whatever, you shouldn't believe in it. Our government has been slowly releasing files saying, I mean, yeah, we know about UAPs, which is what they call UFOs now. We've had different interactions with them over the years. So believe it, don't believe it. These internet streets believe it. And these internet streets thought this had to do with aliens, and they even started sharing this video. I can't say this video is real or not. I'm telling you what you might see on these internet streets.
Side of the road. See if I could get a good shot of this.
No, I can't see anything yet either.
Yeah.
He's gonna
Barely
show
see
it.
it.
It's up. It's up there.
actually huge.
It's up there.
And where did you find this?
This is on X. A guy named James Crowder who has a conscious
There was stuff coming
podcast.
out from the bottom.
Mind you, I
there it goes, right
have
there.
seen that. There's that tiny little speck.
Like,
So these internet streets thought, oh, what is this?
I mean.
No, that's a balloon.
No, I mean, you can't say that. We don't know. We really don't know. My whole thing about the whole alien conversation when it comes to stuff like this is who would just make that up? Like, where did the alien make up? Like, who just made that? That had to come from somewhere.
From somewhere.
There's no way you're just making up aliens. You're just not making that up.
Some people literally think that it was just somebody's brainchild, that they had a dream, had a nightmare, saw a show, it made them think about aliens, and then the whole alien thing just got blown out of proportions. I can tell you that other countries don't have the same like mysticism and this is fake kind of vibe to aliens as we do.
You know
because
why?
our movie industry did a heck of a job.
You know why?
Why?
Because aliens hate America. All right. Aliens hate America. They look at the other countries and they're like, oh, y'all are actually like decent people.
Yeah.
Oh, we need to get rid of them. This is what we need to come down and we're not trying to wipe out the earth. We're just trying to wipe out America. That's what it is.
So, I mean, you can go down that deep dive yourself, but there have been several people testify in front of Congress about random alien-related things. It's no longer just like some woo-woo sci-fi thing. It's legit something that you should look into if you're interested. Anywho, back here on Earth and things that are really happening, Trump and Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu had that meeting at the White House to talk about Iran's nuclear program. Remember, Trump has an armada of warships and troops in the Middle East right now. They're weighing whether to attack Iran or to negotiate with them over their nuclear program. So, like we told you guys yesterday, Netanyahu slid up in there to make his opinion heard on the matter. This is the 7th meeting they reportedly had since Trump retook office, and this meeting was entirely behind closed doors, lasted 3 hours. I don't know if that's normal or not, but from the reports, having it happen entirely behind closed doors is not really usual for them.
Yeah, that very unusual. What y'all talking about that we can't hear? You know what I'm saying? I thought it was supposed to be a country. I thought we were supposed to be a family.
Imagine like they come out and like Trump's people have to say, okay, so what happened? Like, what did he say? You got to explain 3 hours worth of conversation.
Right.
So Trump posted on Truth Social about how he feels like this went. He said he just finished a meeting with Prime Minister Netanyahu and some of his representatives. He said it was a good meeting, tremendous relationship between our two countries. He says there's nothing definitive reached other than he insisted that negotiations with Iran continue to see whether or not they can come to a deal on this. And if it can, he says he'd let the Prime Minister know that would be the preference. If it cannot, we will just have to see what the outcome will be. He notes that last time Iran decided they were better off not making a deal, they were hit with Midnight Hammer. Didn't work well for them. Midnight Hammer was that effort between Israel and Israel and the U.S. to attack the military facilities in Iran. They got bombed. Last time they didn't negotiate a deal, they got bombed. That's what he's saying. And so he says, hopefully this time they will be more reasonable and responsible. And we talked about all the tremendous progress being made in Gaza and, just whatever. So if you look closely with your third eye, to me, it seems like Israel is kind of hoping for a more aggressive stance here. And he's saying, I let Benjamin Netanyahu know that the preference would be to negotiate. Now, will Iran negotiate? I mean, they say they want to negotiate. They say that their nuclear program is just for peaceful purposes, that they're not trying to build a bomb. They just use it for energy and whatever they want, and that's their right. So maybe there is something that they can come to an agreement on some kind of way. But if they don't, they got that armada just right off the coast.
What's their leverage for negotiating, though? Like, what's their Iran? What's their leverage for negotiating? Because I mean, when you negotiate with anybody, you want to have some type of leverage. So if I'm negotiating a car or anything, like, hey, you want me to buy the car, so you're going to give me the price that I want if you really want to get this sale. So do they have any leverage or anything with us?
Yeah, they have like a military arsenal of their own. So they're saying if you attack us, we're going to like just bomb everything we can that matters to you guys as well.
I got you.
It's going to explode into a regional war. So if you guys don't want regional war, if you attack us this time, then you need to negotiate. Because last time, literally nothing happened after the U.S. and Israel attacked them. I mean, they claimed that they bombed one of our U.S. bases, I think in Qatar, but they gave the U.S. a warning first. So it was all they were all posturing and just gaslighting us, to be honest. But this time they've said, it's going to explode into a regional war, and we've rebuilt our arsenal since that 12-day war, so play with us if you want to. Trump is saying, look, we would also rather negotiate, and, we'll see what happens. But Israel and Iran, they've got, like, history. Iran does not think Israel should be there. Israel just got there a couple decades ago. Iran and that Middle Eastern region has been there forever. If you ask Israelis, that's technically their homeland, though. Like they might have like ancient ties to this land. So like whose land it really belongs to kind of depends on how far back in history you go to. Technically, both sides kind of have claims to the land, but Israel was plopped there a couple decades ago. And, they feel like that is their land and that anybody around them needs to acknowledge their right to exist in that land. And that's where all the strife kind of happens in that region.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were about to say something. My bad.
Well, I mean, Iran, I was looking at it. Iran has like one of the largest ballistic missile arsenals. So they got bombs.
Yeah.
Literally, they got bombs. So it's like, DT, I think we should just go ahead and stick with diplomacy on this one. Because again, I still think that America can win. I think America can overpower anybody. But it's not going to be easy. Like I said, they have missiles, a lot of them. A lot of people would die from this. And the fact that Israel is kind of pushing this, mind you, I don't think it's going to be a lot of Israelis that's dying if we do go into some sort of battle with Iran, because it's our ships out there. It's our aircraft that we have out there. It's not Israel's.
So I'm looking up right now how many Israelis versus Iranians died in that 12-day war. Israeli authorities reported about 28 Israelis killed, and Iranians don't really have a single universally agreed upon figure for their death count. Some numbers say 610, some say 935. Another Iranian government figure put the total around 1,060. So a lot of people died, on both sides. Israel has an iron dome that's supposed to protect them from all sorts of threats like this, but clearly some got through, and Israelis had to go into bunkers. It's very scary for both sides. You know what I mean? Yeah. And when I see this stuff, I think about the people. Like, I know our governments want to do whatever they want to do, but we don't have any choice in what they're doing. The Iranians don't have any choice in what their government is doing. And in fact, a lot of people hate the Iranian government, by the way. And the Israelis don't either. I mean, the Israelis have been protesting some of the decisions their government has made in some cases as well. Some people overwhelmingly support it. Some people hate it. So, I mean, it all just differs. And I hate to see any of these people die.
And so the goal is stability, right? That's the whole...
That's what they say.
So the goal is stability in the Middle East, right? I mean,
peace in the Middle East.
So that's what, okay.
That is what they say.
So how does when the strike, like, isn't that the opposite of what?
Well, it's like your piece is different from my piece. Right. So my piece might be imposing on your piece.
Right.
And that's when people was like, okay, if this is how you think, this is how your piece is, if it's affecting me, then I'm going to bear arms.
Okay.
Sometimes it could get taken there. So again, it's like, whose piece are we going to be going with, really?
So in other words, because I get what you're saying. Yeah. In other words, like, for Israel, their version of peace is Iran does not have any ballistic missiles and they don't have any nuclear weapons and they have to stop supporting all these little proxy groups that go out and attack and do, all this stuff out there. And that's my version of peace as Israel. As Iran, my version of peace is I get to keep my ballistic missiles because they're my protection, and I get to keep my nuclear program because I don't want to make a weapon. If I do, because they could be lying, and when they say they don't want a nuclear weapon, if I do, shoot, then y'all got them. Israel has nukes, the U.S. has nukes, Russia has nukes, China, I'm pretty sure, also has nukes. Yep. So it's like I want nukes too. I don't know if that's true or not. They claim that's not what they want. Do we believe them or not? I don't know. But that's kind of where it's like, whose piece, like you said, are we going with here?
I get what you're saying now. Okay, now it makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay, I get it.
So the U.S. is on Israel's side, which is why, we're kind of like, oof, we would prefer to do this diplomatically. But if we have to, like you want, we might do this militarily. So we'll see what happens. I will say the people in Iran are not happy with Israel, obviously, and America. And they actually burned a statue of Baal with a Star of David on it. Now, I actually looked this up. They made this effigy. So this is not just there. They made this for this purpose. This was their anniversary of their Islamic revolution, which is, again, when a lot of people feel like they lost their rights, women's rights, political rights, all this kind of stuff. So this is not a happy time for a lot of people. But of course, they do have some supporters. So they built this effigy, and it has a Star of David on it. And you can see in the video, they burn it. They burn it. They're saying death to Israel. They're allegedly also saying death to America. They are burning this as a symbol of basically saying these people are demonic and we're burning this because we hate them and then we think that they are, demonic.
So I looked up what a ball is because I didn't know what a ball was. I'm not gonna lie.
Baal. You see it right there.
Yeah. I looked at what it was. So it's I guess it's their lord. It's like a lord in the Baal in the Hebrew. In the Hebrew Bible, Baal worship is repeatedly condemned. The prophet Elijah famously challenged prophets of Baal on Mount Carmel. Baal became symbolic of adultery. No, not adultery. Idolatry and false gods in Israelite tradition. Okay.
Yeah.
Idolatry.
So like Baal basically was just like a religious figure in the Bible, in the Torah, things like that, where people at one point in time, they called the Canaanites that eventually it's a weird way how that went, but the Canaanites was worshiping them. And then when people looked at the Canaanites worshiping Baal, they deemed that as demonic. So they say that Baal is a demonic figure. So it's kind of funny because Iran thinks that they're kind of like the Canaanites. It's really sketchy. If you have some time, do some digging on that whole entire Canaanite thing.
Well, it's interesting because you just see these plot lines from like ancient times playing out right now. It feels like we're so far removed from it, but these people, it's still real.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Which is very trippy to me. But moving over to our country, Pam Bondi was grilled, fried, and filleted in Congress yesterday. It was crazy. The whole thing descended into chaos. Mind you, this was a situation where she was supposed to come in and talk about the Epstein files. The specific focus was how the Department of Justice under Pam Bondi, the blonde lady right there, has handled the release and management of documents related to the Jeffrey Epstein case. As we've reported, they accidentally showed unredacted naked pictures of the victims, accidentally named the victims, accidentally redacted the names of people who might be implicated alongside Jeffrey Epstein, aka potentially some co-conspirators, potentially men who were powerful and rich and might have had some dabblings in this world with Epstein. Those names were redacted, and she's here talking about what's going on with all this. That's what she's supposed to be talking about. I think this was your time actually hearing, like an actual hearing and seeing how this went.
Oh, when I tell you, this is probably the most interesting and the most fun. I thought the video was about to play. That's why I was waiting. No, I'm sorry.
No.
But I had the most fun watching this because I didn't know this actually went down.
This is how they do this.
This is children.
This is not abnormal.
If y'all have ever seen one of these it's Congress meetings, right? That's what they call
it's a hearing, yeah.
Congress hearing.
Yep.
Bruh, when I tell y'all go watch all of them. But this one specifically is so funny. I didn't know about the lady Jasmine Crockett. I never heard about it before until we did a recent story on, what was it, Million?
Marjorie Taylor Greene.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I never heard about her before then. And then I saw her again when she was doing Pam Bondi. And I was like, oh, okay. I need to watch these more often. Yo, they act like children in these things, bro. I've never seen adults that are supposed to be running the country, by the way. These are people that are supposed to be running the country in here acting like children, bro. I mean, talking to each other any kind of way.
Yeah.
You would think they would have some type of dignity, some type of respect for each other as Congress people. No respect.
Hurling insults. So, okay. We'll show you the first video we have because we have a couple for you. The first one just is what you would expect. That lady is going down for Trump. Like, not down as in like, legal. I'm saying like she's standing 10 toes down for Trump.
There is no evidence that Donald Trump is done.
Wait a minute.
There is no evidence that Donald Trump has committed a crime. Everyone knows that. This has been the most transparent presidency. He's the one that asked that those files.
I'm reclaiming my time.
You heard that a lot. I'm reclaiming my time. Reclaiming my time.
They said everybody said that because she kept interrupting people. Now, this is what I thought was interesting as well. I don't know if we talked about this yet, but those are the survivors back there.
Those are
Those
who claim they're victims, they're survivors. Yep.
Who's that man?
We don't know. So I tried to do some digging. I tried to do some digging online.
You know
who these survivors are. There's some speculation that some people have found out who the survivors are, but they're alleging, at least one of the representatives is alleging, that those people that were standing were Epstein survivors.
Right.
Yeah.
So one lawmaker asks Pam Bondi about the victims. And here's one of the videos that she talks about this.
To the survivors in the room, if you are willing, please stand. And if you are willing, please raise your hands if you have still not been able to meet with this Department of Justice. Please know for the record that every single survivor has raised their hand.
I want to give it up for those people right there. For even being able to walk inside that court.
Oh, yeah.
And even look at first Pam Bondi or just sit in front of people knowing what's even in these files, knowing that they've had to go through what they had to go through. And I commend them for being survivors. I commend them for being, for stepping up and wanting to get their voices heard. So, these are some funny. I got to go watch more.
Oh, yeah.
Now I'm excited to go watch more.
So to her point, hello, you guys are trying to get to the bottom of this. Here's a bunch of victims, survivors. Have you not talked to any of them? So here's another quote from that interaction.
Will you turn to them now and apologize for what your Department of Justice has put them through with the absolutely unacceptable release of the Epstein files and their information?
Congresswoman, you sat before Merrick Garland sat in this chair.
Coward. Never turned around once. Coward, bruh.
So it's like the people who have real claims could possibly give you names.
Yeah.
You haven't talked to any of them, and you want to say that we don't have anybody to arrest or send to jail. You haven't talked to the victims who were standing in the room, won't even turn around and look at them. That's crazy. And she kept saying, why didn't you ask Merrick Garland this? Like, why didn't you talk to previous attorney generals about this? And that's a fair point. I mean, nobody is discounting the fact that Congress really didn't care about this in the way they should for years, but you are the one right now in the seat who can actually do something. So why are you saying, oh, you know, what about before? They campaigned on this. Trump campaigned on this. So what do you mean, why didn't you ask? You guys got into office to fix what you guys said was a problem, the Epstein files being hidden from the public. So why are you talking about, well, why didn't you ask them? You knew they didn't ask. This is what the man campaigned on. I'm going to be the one to release it. So why are we looking behind us right now? Matter of fact, she didn't even know why we were talking about the Epstein files. This is in the same Epstein files hearing. Listen to what she said.
Americans' 401ks and retirement savings are booming. That's what we should be talking about. We should be talking about making Americans safe. We should be talking about, what does a Dow have to do with anything? That's what they just asked. Are you kidding?
You're talking about making Americans safe. You couldn't even what do you mean making Americans safe? You got people behind you right now that you didn't even save. What are you talking about, bruh? There's people literally behind you having their hand raised that you didn't save.
Well,
get off my screen.
Did they have a 401k? If they had a 401k, if they was part of the Dow, the S&P 500, they should be straight. Yes. They should be straight. Get over it. That's what she's basically saying. At least how I interpret it.
Well, yeah, it almost seemed like she was trying to pull a Trump. Trump is very good at moving the conversation to something else. He's actually very good at it. It seemed like she was trying to pull that, and it was very like transparent. What are you talking about, ma'am? The Dow. This is an Epstein hearing.
Yeah, bro.
What do you mean? Why are we talking about this? So yeah, that's how that went. And we're gonna stay on top of the Epstein files, but we do have to go to a quick break. We'll be right back.
A major move today. Hot 97 is expanding.
Hot 97 has launched a full streaming television channel.
Hot 97 is no longer just a radio station, it's now a streaming network.
Welcome to Hot 97 News. Let's dive into the news because the news has been newsing.
Hot 97 Mornings with Merrill. We got Shiny Culture in the building. Leah Bell in the building.
Good morning.
And DJ Cass One.
You know what it is. You know how I get down with the Funk Flex energy, baby.
Let's get it, Flex.
Nobody don't want no smoke.
Wow, it got spicy real fast. Here for it all.
We're here for it all.
Let's go. Mariah Carey takeover.
The people made it happen.
Yeah.
I'm coming around to all the classrooms and we turning up.
Good morning, students. My name is Wale. Aren't you supposed to be in class?
Wale, where are you supposed to be?
Oh, man, you supposed to be in class, man.
Rihanna has become a true worldwide icon.
Congratulations on the job. We listen to Hot 97 every day. We can't wait to hear you guys even more.
Hey, let's go!
Get ready. The legend is on your screen. Funk Flex, the man who defines hip-hop, is bringing the heat from the radio booth to your TV.
Where's my camera at? That's my camera? All right.
The biggest beats, the hottest freestyles, and that classic Flex energy.
Bars are back.
Now in your living room. Don't just hear it, watch the movement. Funk Flex, now on Hot 97 TV, Mondays and Fridays at 7:30 p.m.
Welcome to Hot 97 News Atlanta. Chris here with Rondell with 2 N's.
What it do? Give it up to you.
And Million.
Hey, the fact that this is a reality.
Brand new live news show. I'm your host, Lana Harris. There is so much going on in this country and in this world.
Civil unrest. Nobody's going to trust that. Any of
this sounds, like I said, it sounds good.
Yeah.
It does sound beneficial.
Welcome back, everybody. Here's a good story for you on this Black History Month. Black people in Illinois are actually getting reparations.
Wait, what?
Did y'all know this?
No.
It's actually happening for them. 44 more people are now getting $25,000 in reparations payments, according to the city's reparations committee. That committee was actually established back in 2019. City council there approved it in 2021. And that program literally issues $25,000 direct cash payments to Black residents and descendants of Black residents who lived in Evanston between 1919 and 1969.
I like that.
I don't know. 25,000 doesn't sound like that much.
What do you mean?
The rest of us are getting
zero.
A solid goose egg.
I mean, it's something, but like that's kind of like minimal. I don't know.
Well, the payments are reportedly intended to cover housing expenses, which means you could use that as a down payment on a house and then kind of start building your own little generational wealth.
That's fair. Yeah,
You know what
I
I mean?
give you that. I give you that, yeah.
So Evanston is actually the first city in the nation to pass a reparations plan. They pledged $10 million over a decade to Black residents, and they get the money from Evanston's real estate transfer tax. But the committee is talking about taxing Delta 8 THC products to sustain that funding. In other words, if you want to smoke weed, maybe some taxes can go to the reparations. Y'all know Black people be smoking weed. So now that, okay.
It makes sense.
We just kind of keep it in the community.
It makes sense. That's so real. I like how they only gave it to like people from 1919, 1960. They knew not to give reparations to nobody in the 90s or the 2000s. We're going to spend that on some Jordans, on some something. You know what I mean? Like,
I'm pretty sure it just means that they had to have people there. Like as long as they are descendants of people who lived in Evanston between 1919 and 1969, that was the years that they made.
You didn't have to be born in that little era.
Right.
Okay, that's cool. All right, word. All right. Yeah, $25,000. I think that's a good amount to start us. That's a good starting amount.
But that's the ending amount. That's what it sounds like. I don't think it's a start.
How much you think we should get?
Right.
40 acres and a mule.
You know
That's
how much
what we need.
You know how much 40 acres cost?
You know how much 40 acres is? I looked it up.
How much
right now, it's approximately around $190,000 to $200,000. $4,000 per acre because of inflation currently.
Okay.
We need that.
Okay.
Black people never satisfied.
Yeah, never. $25,000.
Man, you can give me $25K.
I'll take it too.
Shoot.
I would take it too. 40 acres and a mule. What am I gonna do with a mule? I don't even know what a mule is, to be honest with you. What am I gonna do with it? Nothing.
That's pennies, dog. When you look at our history and how bad it's really affected our generation for real, that's the least y'all could do. Like, really.
I do hear you though, because it would be some people who are like, $25K, that sounds like a lot. You saying, nah, man, we need more. I get it.
I think we need like our bills paid for the whole year or something.
Or at least for the month of February.
Every month of February, Black people don't have to pay rent.
Yeah, every month of February, no bills for Black people.
Bills.
I actually like that. I would take that reparations if they start there and we grow over time.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like February, no bills. You know what I mean? Juneteenth, instead of just everybody getting off, like we get free food at all the restaurants we go to. You know what I'm saying? Like just little subtle stuff, but. I feel you though. $25,000 is not a lot, but it is a start.
That would be, it'd be great.
It's a start.
You know what I mean? It's something to say sorry.
Dang.
Now apparently they pay as they get the money, so they say they're not withholding paying everybody. They're just trying to accumulate the funds and then figure out how to disperse it. Now, this may be Black History Month, but it is still America. So you already know a group is suing Evanston's reparations program, saying that y'all shouldn't be giving Black people this money because it violates the Equal Protection Clause of the 14th Amendment. Yes, sir. Judicial Watch President Tom Fitton previously said the city must be stopped before it spends even more money on this clearly discriminatory and unconstitutional reparations program. Because to date, Evanston has awarded over $6,350,000 to 254 individuals based on their race.
Y'all won't let us live, bro. We can't be great at nothing, bro. Y'all that mad at us that we getting our money that we earned this. We earned this. Actually, we did a lot of. Well, I didn't do no working back then, but my ancestors did a lot of working back then. We earned this.
Also, my big thing with reparations is if we get reparations, y'all do realize we can't talk trash anymore. We can't use white guilt.
That would be great.
We can't use white guilt anymore. We can't do none of that. Yeah, yeah. But for 25,000, come on.
You say you need more than that.
Yo, people can use white guilt to get them $100,000 jobs. You know what I'm saying?
True. Okay.
So can they?
Yes. We got whole DEI programs because of this.
They took it away because they were sick of white guilt. The white guilt has run its course. DEI, they said y'all ain't getting DE nothing, and this at least is a nice little $25,000 to put down on a house.
Didn't they just do like a little white man if you feeling discriminated? What story was that? They just did a white man feeling discriminated
for Nike or something like that.
So it's like, bruh, come on now. You know what I mean? Hey, listen, dog.
Don't accept the pennies. We deserve more.
The group that's suing, I think it's like 5 plaintiffs, say that they should be eligible because they claim they meet the program's direct descendant criteria, meaning they had family who lived in Evanston in that time. They just weren't black.
So they trying to get reparations off of our reparations?
They're trying to get reparations.
How you trying to eat off our plate, bruh? How y'all trying to eat off our plate, bruh? That's crazy, dog.
They're like, we brought you here, you know?
Straight up.
You should be happy you're here.
At least give us 5. At least give us 5 for giving you a ride. Give us 5,000.
When you owe us.
Yeah, give us some gas money at least. You ain't even give us no gas money for the ride over here. It's crazy.
Crazy. No, but I would love to get to a point where we're not the white guilt, the racism, the race conversations. I'm over it. I'm just, because white people and black people, a lot of us are on the bottom together.
Yeah.
A lot of people have the same issues while you're black and you're white-ing each other to death, and we're not getting anything done. The elites are winning while we're playing these race games down here at the bottom. So I'm so ready to move past this.
Yeah, I try to tell all my white people out there, if you are lower class, white people hate you. Higher white people hate you. They do. The really rich white people, they don't like you either. You think they don't like black people? They really don't like y'all. I hate to bring it to y'all. So yes, we are, like Alana said, on the same playing field when it comes to these rich elite people. They don't like none of us. If you ain't got no money, they don't like you. Just flat out.
Oh, man. Okay, well, we'll see what happens. But I'm happy for those people in Illinois. And I hope that spreads. I hope all of us, because to your point, America saved a lot of money having free labor.
Hello.
Build up entire cities. Build up entire infrastructure.
Millions. They've literally generated trillions of dollars.
That would have taken a lot of money.
25,000 ain't enough. That's all I'm saying.
So, okay, out of curiosity, if somebody said, if a white man came up to you right now and said, $1,000,000, I'm so sorry for what I did to your people. Here's 25,000. You'd be like, nah, Mr. White Man. Wait.
No.
I need more money, Mr. White Man.
Because that's one individual white man. I need another one to come and give me 25K too. Okay. And then another one after that too.
Now you're just being greedy.
That means you don't want to go to work.
Yeah, you're just not appreciative at all. I'd like, thank you, sir. Appreciate that. You know what? And I forgive you.
I'm saying it's a whole system though that's saying, yeah, we benefited trillions of dollars off of your work. We'll just give you a $25,000. What's $25,000? What percent is that of trillions of dollars? Y'all gonna make me do some math in here.
Yeah, do math because you're being greedy.
That would be like
because
nothing.
It's more black people out there that you know what I mean that need $25,000. You dig what I'm saying? You can't just have it all.
They're already trying to tax the weed, trying to figure out how to get more money for this.
Come on now, bro.
I hear it.
You don't hear it. You
I
don't hear it.
But I do hear you.
I want my 40 acres.
You just want, you know what? Sometimes you got to put a number on it and say, I'm standing on this.
Yeah. He want 40 acres, ain't going to use not nan bit of acre. Not nan bit of acre.
It's called investing, brother. You do that.
Okay. In other news, I've been trying to tell y'all, they are trying to kill you. These people are trying to kill you. With the food, man, they got arsenic in the candy in Florida. They did some investigations exposing candy toxins, and it's in a lot more candy than you think. So the Department of Health in Florida tested 46 candy products from 10 companies for heavy metals, and arsenic was detected in 28 of these products. So this actually all stemmed from Florida investigating infant formula, baby formula. The Department of Health analyzed 24 infant formula products that were sold online and in stores across the state, and they found like mercury, arsenic, cadmium, lead, all types of crazy stuff in it. So then they decided to test the candy. And you see these arsenic levels on your screen. We can show you kind of a bit of what that looks like, because I know the words are a little small, maybe screenshot it, but I can tell you at least that the worst candies for arsenic level using Florida's posted results here were Tootsie Fruit Chew Limes, Jolly Rancher Hard Candy, Twizzlers Watermelon, Nerds Gummy Clusters, which somebody just gave me some. Somebody just gave me some of those.
Those are so good. The other two nobody eats, but the Nerd Gummy Clusters are good.
And Twizzler Strawberry, those are the worst ones.
Yeah, nobody really eats Twizzler Strawberry. You know what, Lana? I'm glad we going on the diet on Monday because I ain't got to deal. We ain't got to deal with this no more. We picked the right time to start eating good because this right here, crazy.
I also noticed that that's not chocolate. Like it's a lot of the candies, the gummy candies, the hard sweet candies. It's not chocolate in the worst of the worst. Now chocolate does make up some of these bad numbers here, but not a lot. Now, I will say candies without detectable elevated arsenic in the Florida results, which is not to say they're healthy, just to say they didn't have any arsenic in it, was organic Black Forest gummy bears, Laffy Taffy, Hershey's Milk Chocolate Bar, Reese's Peanut Butter Cups, the premier best chocolate known to man, Whoppers, M&M's, Twix, Milky Way, and of course, several organic snacks.
Why is always the bad stuff so good, bro? It don't make no sense. I never understand that. It's always the terrible stuff. And there's my Snickers right there. Oh.
Tried to tell y'all, if it wasn't good, you wouldn't eat it. The poison is there. They just need you to eat it.
That's crazy.
So they make it delicious.
What's y'all's favorite candy? Ready?
Reese's.
1, 2, 3, go.
Reese's.
I think I would have to go Reese's too.
I'm Snickers. All the way.
You got. Is there poison in yours?
Oh, there's 350 already. Yeah,
Are you okay?
I peeped that immediately.
Let me touch your forehead.
Yeah, Lord Almighty, bro. That don't even make no sense.
Yeah, that is crazy though. I'm looking at it right now. Arsenic, like, what even is that? It says it's highly toxic, particularly in its inorganic form. Long-term exposure to low levels is associated with cancer, skin, lung, bladder, cardiovascular diseases, and diabetes.
Yeah, man.
Wow.
So the way I see it is when you get older, that stuff really starts to just collect and manifest in your body. Like there's a world where you just ate clean and just look like, you're 30 years old still at 70. You know what I mean? Some of those people that eat really clean, but the people who don't, like this stuff isn't going to kill you immediately.
No.
This stuff is going to kill you eventually. So then you get the cancer and then you get, all these health issues. And actually, can you pull this up a little bit larger for us again? There was another point that I forgot to make that I really wanted to make because these people are really playing with y'all.
I mean, really?
Look over to the right. I thought you had a bigger version of this. Okay, when it says in that column over there, let me pull it up on my screen. It's not going to be big enough. There we go. Okay, save consumption limit per year. Look at the amount of pieces.
40 pieces.
For the year.
You're only supposed to have, hold up.
The year.
Pull up the Snickers. I want to see how many you're supposed to have for the year of Snickers.
And the child and the adult has the different amount. Y'all are eating more than this a year. This is like a serving for a lot of people.
I was about to say I done ate 6 pieces in a week before.
Exactly.
What? You only supposed to eat 6 Snickers a year?
Is that what it show does? If the piece is 9 grams, because they have the little amounts and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But these people are trying to kill you.
Yo, I'm looking at it like there's like you ever had those mini Snicker butter cups? I mean, Reese's butter cups. There's like 60 to 63 pieces in them. Reese's butter cups.
Oh, the little the
mini
Reese's
ones.
pieces. Oh, the tiny ones.
And the tiny ones, and they put them in the
love
bag.
Those.
60 to 63 pieces, 39 pieces in some bags. It's just like, yo, what is going on?
Can you actually look up? Let's get a good one. Let's get Reese's is not a part of this. Let's get what's your favorite one? You said Snickers. Can you go down to the Snickers?
Snickers is 350.
For 6 pieces. If one piece is 9 grams, can you see how many grams are in like a regular Snickers bar?
It should be 9. I hope it's 9.
Are in a regular Snickers bar?
Yeah, how many grams is it?
And this is all.
Somebody just gave me some nerves
It
too.
says a standard single Snickers bar in the U.S. typically weighs 52.7 grams.
52.
So you only supposed to take a bite one time a year.
Bro, what? You nibbling it. You got what? You supposed to buy one Snickers bar, and that Snickers bar is supposed to last you the whole year.
And the decade. The decade.
But
What?
But fun size bars are generally 17 to 20 grams. So if you want to go with the fun size version, you might be straight.
Then you can eat half.
Bro, what, bro? Oh my gosh, dog. This is terrible.
Listen, man.
It's
I keep
okay.
trying to tell y'all they're trying to kill you.
I've eaten worse. It's all good. You know.
I mean, and it's so hard to stop eating because I'm not, y'all see how I eat.
Come on now.
It's like, but it's really hard to stop.
Yeah, because they're so good,
It's
bro.
so good.
It's so good.
addicting. It's addicting too.
And the sugar is addicting in it, man. Like, they know what they're doing.
Is arsenic addicting?
Oh, I don't know if arsenic is
Is that an
addicting.
addicting matter? I mean, it's probably not.
And then the arsenic is a little razzle dazzle to give you the health issues so that the healthcare industry can get all that money that you get from retirement and Medicaid and all that kind of stuff. Oh, come on, give me that right over here. Because now all the food I've been selling you in my other company has given you health issues that you now need my new healthcare company to fix. Boy, the plot is plotting. Do you see it?
Yeah, I'm looking at it. It says sugar is extremely addictive because of dopamine-driven, pleasure-seeking reward systems in the brain. Yo, we're cooked, y'all.
You don't get the same dopamine trigger when you eat like a salad, when you eat like something that's really, you know what I mean? Like you really have to, what?
It says the dopamine driven signals that you get in your brain is similar to drugs.
Yeah, 100%. When I got sober, bro, all I wanted to do was eat candy.
Yeah.
Yeah, like that was like my thing. Like when I got sober off alcohol, bro, every single day I ate candy. I ate candy for like lunch, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. I would wake up, chocolate chip cookies. Like I would eat candy recklessly, bro.
Wow.
And it became a new addiction for sure, man. Like that is very much so an addiction, bro. 1,000%. 1,000%.
Crazy.
But I just looked this up. So arsenic isn't intentionally put in candy. So they don't intentionally put it in it.
Yeah.
No, I'm looking at it. So they don't, arsenic is naturally occurring element found in soil, ground, water, fertilizer, and all that stuff. So it's for whatever ingredients they're using has arsenic in it.
You wouldn't intentionally put arsenic in candy any more than these people are putting mercury, arsenic, cadmium, and lead in baby formula, but it gets in there.
It gets in there.
Oops.
Yeah.
And you don't fed it to your baby?
Yeah. It's wild.
At least in Florida. That's where they did this investigation.
Yeah, the candy here in Atlanta don't got none of this. Yeah. Our candy in Atlanta don't got none of this.
If you don't investigate, it doesn't exist.
It's not here. Only in Florida. Y'all got all the arsenic. That's why y'all so crazy.
Dang.
That's why y'all so crazy.
But I wouldn't be surprised if multiple states had these kinds of issues because the FDA and all these like regulatory bodies, they say it has to have a certain amount of whatever the bad thing is. So let's say it's arsenic, let's say, and I don't know if this is true for this exactly, but there's a threshold of how much is literally going to kill you and how much you could probably eat within a year and be fine. Now it's on to you to eat only one candy bar a year, but like technically as long as you tell people that, they can kill themselves if they kill themselves, but like you just have to tell them this is the serving size. That's why there's always a serving size. This is how much you're supposed to eat that won't be bad for you, that bad for you.
Ain't nobody looking at no serving size when we eat stuff, bro. It's never in the history of ever.
And they know that. That's why they said we just got to put it on there. So if you get health issues, it's not our fault because we told you.
If people was to actually like eat their serving size of like every single time they ate, bro, it would be a bunch of hungry people out here, bro.
No, your stomach, you would adjust.
Yeah, well, that's what they say.
I've done some diets before where you eat like one time a day. You do adjust. It takes like 3-4 days of absolute misery and your body fighting you and telling you like, what are you doing? We're going to die.
Eat more.
But after that 4th day, you're like, all right, this is not bad.
Oh,
I'm alive.
Well, we about to
gonna find out on Monday. He said we're going to go on a diet.
We about to find out on Monday.
We should update the people. Go on a diet with us.
Yeah.
Go on a diet. We start on Monday.
Yeah, I gotta get in the suit. I gotta get married and fit into my suit. So me, Lana, we gonna hold ourselves accountable. Million, you jumping in on it?
I'm good.
Okay.
He's young. He's young. He's young.
Said he's not jumping in. So we're gonna update y'all and see, to let you know. But yeah, we're going on a diet Monday. So follow the journey.
So in other news, a Chinese AI company just unveiled a biometric robot built for human companionship, and here it is.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. That'd be awesome. That's disgusting. A great idea.
That's disgusting. So, I mean, they gave her a very realistic build, a very realistic face. Actually, we can actually give you a closer picture of the face. The face is a little off.
She's scary.
She got a little.
She might have a little lazy eye.
Yeah, I was about to
going
say.
on.
She could be looking somewhere. Y'all don't do
That's
a lazy eye.
If you squint and twist your head a little bit, I'm not even lying. Like, you can't even tell she got a lazy eye.
Yeah, don't do my girl like that.
Her left, is that her left or her right eye? That thing is leaned in a little too much.
So you gonna do my girl like that?
She cute though.
Yeah, so apparently this is a Chinese robotics company called DroidUp. They created a fully biometric robot named Moya. And basically they say that out there in China, robots are really becoming increasingly advanced at a rapid pace. The US is trying to do that as well with AI and just our technology as well. But in China, they're like really doing it. So actually, let me show you this video that tells you a little bit about this Moya character.
Made her public debut in Shanghai, displaying remarkably natural behaviors such as smiling, nodding, maintaining eye contact, and walking smoothly.
No, she do that.
Developed by the Shanghai-based company DroidUp, Moya features a customizable modular design and is powered by the newly unveiled Walker 3 skeleton, which incorporates lightweight lattice, muscle materials for enhanced movement, better cooling, and extended endurance. Building on the success of its predecessor, Walker 2, which placed third in the world's first humanoid half marathon in Beijing.
They're out there doing humanoid half marathons in China. Did you know that? I had no clue.
Walking games. I mean, the robot games. My bad.
So I looked it up to see, first of all, if it was real. And it is real. They do have that little humanoid game, whatever. And I guess, well, first of all, the humans won. It wasn't, I wasn't even close. But they did it. I think they ran it in 2 hours, whatever this marathon was. Moya, here, I got some notes on this. Yeah, there were not only 2 human runners, but the 2 human runners outpaced the robot. There was about 12,000 human participants, 21 humanoid robots, and I guess they had separate rules and a parallel track, so you couldn't really gauge it, 1-to-1 on the humans. But yeah, they said that the humanoid finished at a 2-hour, 40-minute time frame.
That's crazy.
Now, is this supposed to be you can get married to one of these? It's a bunch of freaky frogs out in China, man. Because this is what in the world
you don't want to talk about Nicki Museums.
I mean, listen. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. If I could replace
what?
Listen, dog. She probably listen. You know what I mean? She probably cook. She probably clean. You could. Hey, look. You could unplug her.
You want me to?
You know what I'm saying?
Do you want me to? Oh, I'm about to dox your fiance.
All I'm saying is, hey, I'm not for it. You dig what I'm saying?
My girl, do you hear this?
I'm not for it. I love my girl. Love her to death.
You may as well not diet on Monday. But you don't need to fit in nobody's outfit.
All I'm saying, and if I was single, and if I didn't have anyone, I would buy one.
All right.
I would buy one.
All right.
I would buy one.
All right, because you can unplug her.
Why not?
All right.
Am I Million? I'm not. Y'all not with me on this one? Okay.
Thank you.
Would that count as cheating?
Nah.
No.
I don't think so.
How much do y'all think this costs? Thank you for the bruh. Thank you.
I don't know.
How much do y'all think this would run somebody?
This is also going to determine if I will get one.
I guess it will.
100,000. It's just like a car payment.
I say probably like 100 bands.
Yeah, okay, about $173,000.
Yeah, it's just like a car.
Yeah, man. Moya is also heated with a body temperature range of 90 to 97 degrees Fahrenheit, mimicking human.
That's crazy.
I'm getting her. I'm getting her. Yes, I'm buying that. She's heated like a real person.
The whole point
crazy.
is to serve human life. They say it should be warm because it mimics human life, and it's almost like a living being that people can connect with.
Yes, sir.
This what y'all got coming, man.
Come on, Moya.
This is the world that our kids are gonna be in, man. These things just walking around. Crazy.
America hasn't really caught up though. The most advanced that I've seen was like when I went to Quick Trip and I seen that little robot that's be like, "Excuse me, I'm cleaning."
What?
Yeah, they have little robots that like just sweep the floor and they say, "Excuse me" if you're in the way.
Oh,
that's the farthest we've gotten. They got ones that's walking and holding things.
Kim Kardashian had that like Tesla bot
Oh, yeah,
one.
yeah,
Remember when
she
she was
did.
posing
She
and
did.
everybody was like, "Ooh, this is real weird." And when I saw it, I thought they're trying to normalize sexualizing these robots. You know what I mean?
Sure am.
And now,
sure is.
Here we go. Crazy. With an off button. Man, y'all suck. Cheaper than a real wife? Y'all suck.
Cheaper than a real wife.
None of
dog.
y'all need to be married.
Come on now. And they made her warm. I just want y'all to remember that. They made her warm.
This is gonna be the extinction of humanity. It's not gonna be them uproaring. It's gonna be them not being able to have babies.
Thank you.
They gonna take all y'all.
Thank you.
They gonna take all the men.
We just make robot babies, dog.
No, bro. They about to take all the men, bro.
Make robot babies. And you have a
crazy.
whole robot
Imagine
family.
oh my
You have a whole robot family.
That's extinction. That's extinction.
I
That's what's
literally-
gonna cause the extinction of humanity.
I just had a thought, but I can't say it on the news.
Oh, I
So I'm
can't
gonna
wait.
tell
I can't
y'all-
wait till we go
I'm
to
gonna tell
break.
y'all after the show.
Can't wait till we go to
Okay,
break.
we don't have much time left, but I did want to tell you guys, Booking.com just came out with their list of the most welcoming United States travel destinations. Who do you think made the list? You're not going to guess.
Not Georgia. I know that.
Georgia's not anywhere near the list.
Who, most welcoming states?
Most welcoming state.
Down south.
Dallas, because Dallas is
I'm
very
sorry,
nice.
not even the state, the travel destination. Like I'm going
Oh,
to
I
travel
don't
there.
know.
Like someone's coming from out of town. I'm going to tell them this is where you should go. Okay. On the list, we had Fredericksburg, Texas.
Okay, I was
Okay.
close.
Okay. Y'all don't know nothing about no Fredericksburg, Texas.
Nope.
It's a little German town. I was like, where'd y'all get some of these? Palm Desert, California.
I know where Palm Desert is.
Lavish.
Yeah, very nice.
beautiful.
Nice.
Mountains.
Really nice.
Cape May, New Jersey made the list.
Jersey?
It's one of those towns that look, kind of like historic in that way, where it's like probably cool to walk around. Looks very northeastern. You had on there Broken Bow, Oklahoma. Let me tell you this.
Never heard.
That looks gorgeous.
I've traveled this whole country, and yeah, man, this is not Oklahoma. There's nothing in Oklahoma.
There's not.
And you had Waikoloa, Hawaii.
God, that look good.
Hawaii.
Hello.
Hello. Yeah, man. So tell your friends and stick right here because we got a lot of Atlanta stories coming at you after the break.
A major move today. Hot 97 is expanding.
Hot 97 has launched a full streaming television channel.
Hot 97 is no longer just a radio station, it's now a streaming network.
Welcome to Hot 97 News. Let's dive into the news because the news has been newsing.
Hot 97 mornings with Merrill. We got Shiny Culture in the building. Leah Bell in the building.
Good morning.
And DJ Cass One.
You know what it is. You know how I get down with the Funk Flex energy, baby.
Let's get it, Flex.
Nobody don't want no smoke.
Wow, it got spicy real fast. Here for it all.
We're here for it all. That's
Let's
it.
go. Mariah Carey takeover.
The people made it happen.
Yeah.
I'm coming around to all the classrooms and we turning up.
Good morning, students. My name is Wale. Aren't you supposed to be in class? Oh, man, you supposed to be in class, man.
Rihanna has become a true worldwide icon.
Congratulations on the job. We listen to Hot 97 every day. We can't wait to hear you guys even more.
Hey, let's go!
Get ready, the legend is on your screen. Funk Flex, the man who defines hip-hop, is bringing the heat from the radio booth to your TV.
Where my camera at? That's my camera? All right.
The biggest beats, the hottest freestyles, and that classic Flex energy.
Bars are back.
Now in your living room. Don't just hear it, watch the movement. Funk Flex, now on Hot 97 TV, Mondays and Fridays at 7:30 p.m.
Welcome to Hot 97 News Atlanta. Chris here with Rondell with 2 N's.
What it do? Give it up to you.
And Million.
Hey, the fact that this is a reality.
Brand new live news show. I'm your host, Lana Harris. There is so much going on in this country and in this world.
Civil unrest. Nobody's going to trust that. Any of
this sounds, like I said, it sounds good.
Yeah.
It does sound beneficial.
You are watching Hot 97 TV.
Good morning, Atlanta, and welcome to Hot 97 News Atlanta. This is a brand new live news show where we talk about all the biggest things happening in the city. It is Thursday, February 12th, and I'm your host, Lana Harris, here with Rondell with 2 N's and Million.
Hey.
And you know we got a lot of stuff to talk about, but first, it's Black History Month, so we're going to start off with that 1 minute of Black excellence.
Come on now.
So here is that with Rondell with 2 N's.
Yes. Now, today, Nina Mae McKinney was considered Hollywood's first Black movie star after her breakout role in Hallelujah in 1929. Now, she was just 17 years old when she starred in the film. MGM signed her to a 5-year contract, rare for Black actresses at the time. Here's the thing. Despite her talent and early fame, Hollywood limited her to stereotypical roles. Don't worry, Nina. Representation is up now. Now, instead of dying first in the horror movies, we die third. Growth, baby. That's growth. All right. Later on in her career, she found greater success performing in Europe when U.S. studios went and cast her in leading roles. And that right there is your 1 minute of Black excellence. Shout out to Nina McKinney.
Shout out. Your shirt.
They
She's
was trying
black.
to,
Your shirt.
Thank
Your
you.
shirt.
She is Black.
Okay.
Yeah, I just want to make sure.
All right.
Yeah. There were some questions about
whether she's Black or not, but she's definitely Black.
The people that Rondell was gravitating to. You know.
I don't know. What do you be thinking when you picking these people out?
This is Mixed History Month
I'm
for
saying,
you.
What you be thinking?
What do you want?
I don't. What? Dale.
What do you want? What do you want?
Somebody with a kitchen.
A kitchen?
A little you don't know what kitchen is?
No, what's that?
On Black History Month. Women, do you hear this?
What is it?
Unbelievable.
What is somebody with a kitchen?
The kitchen is like the part of the hair in the back of the nape was real hard to comb and brush through because you got naps because you Black.
Well, hey, I didn't have hair.
You don't have sisters?
Yeah, I do, but they didn't say the kitchen. My sister's younger than me. Ain't nobody know kitchen.
You need to ask your sister about the kitchen.
I guarantee my sisters right now don't know what a kitchen is.
I guarantee you text them right now.
We'll call them after the show. You know,
How
I
about
like, you know, I like to call people. I need y'all to hear their voice.
Okay.
Oh my God.
Hopping into the news. Man, we're starting off with a sad story. Depending on who you ask, I guess. A Georgia Army veteran was deported to Jamaica after all. This is an update to the story that we were telling you about before.
Yeah, so if y'all remember, we reported on Godfrey Wade. He was a Georgia Army veteran who immigrated to the United States lawfully in 1975. He was reported to be, he was just recently deported to Jamaica after being taken into ICE custody following the routine traffic stop that he had in September 2025. So he's been in ICE custody for a while now. They was trying to get a petition out for him. They got 1,000 signatures to keep him in the United States. Now, more information came out, and like I said, he ended up getting deported. So the petition didn't necessarily work, but I was doing some digging. I was like, dang, so like, why was they so like aggressive with this guy? Like, so apparently this man, he had a traffic stop for a turn signal that he violated sorry. So back in 2014, he was pulled over for a traffic violation, and then they found out that he was driving without a license.
Okay.
Yeah, so he was driving without a license in 2014, and Wade's attorney recently has said that he's unaware of the 2014 removal order. And there was also some other allegations on this man saying that, he had some history with aggravated assault and things like that.
Oh.
Yeah, so it's just like but this is alleged. I was looking at it earlier.
Well, he did all this?
This is what I was trying to find where it said that again.
Aggravated assault on.
At one point in time, but basically they was deporting him because he had a recent history with crime.
Oh, so did they have like warrants for his arrest or something at this point?
Well, that's what he was doing. He was like not going to the court cases that they said, and because he missed his court trial, they was like, "All right, we're gonna have to get you up out of here."
That's a warrant right there. They'll send a warrant out for you for arrest. But.
Yeah, so he was already in ICE custody. Back in September. So he's been in ICE custody for a couple of months.
Okay.
I thought you were saying like it was a turn signal violation to where it was like, you don't put your turn signal on, they just pull you over, and it's like, bro, for real, the one time you don't use your freaking turn signal,
you get deported.
Yeah. You get deported.
Yeah, that's crazy.
But then you said that he was also found to be driving without a license. But the aggravated assault, that does change the story, because I will tell you, from the notes here, it does seem like he sought a lawyer and his legal team was trying to get them to stay that removal order, stop that removal order, but that was denied, and obviously he was deported anyway. He even had an appeal of the case that was kind of pending. It was up in the air, but they just sent him on over there anyway. But yeah.
I still think it's messed up that he's an Army veteran. And
exactly.
You know what I mean? I still think that whole narrative of it is still kind of messed up, because it's like, you in the fight for, our country, and yet you deport me is kind of crazy, bruh. Does that not make me a U.S. citizen? I don't understand how that law works, and I know it doesn't. And I know there's protocol that you have to go to, and there's paperwork that you have to sign to become a U.S. citizen after you even serve for the U.S. military. So I get it, but at the same point, I don't get it. How could you, be able to serve and not be a U.S. citizen? I just don't understand.
Sorry. He had a simple assault charge in 2006. There we go. It was a simple assault charge.
Yeah, that's a very different thing than
So sorry. So he had a simple assault charge in 2006, and then he also had some other older offenses back in 2007 with a bounce check and things like that. So, he's kind of had a history, and that's kind of why ICE just made the move around, and they said, all right, we're just going to send him back. Do y'all think that it's okay to still have sent him back, though?
I don't.
Based off of what you heard, simple assault charges.
That involves no physical violence.
Yeah, it's just,
right.
Yeah.
Fair.
A bounce check, which means, you don't know if that's nefarious or not.
Yeah.
Like, I thought the money was there.
Real. Exactly.
And then driving without a license.
No, none of that should be, 1 + 1 should not equal 5, is what I'm saying. Like, no.
Not after I put my life on the line for the country.
And been here 50
years. And caused nobody no problem. I didn't use my turn signal one time.
Come on, man.
Didn't have my license. Man.
No, I don't think he should have been deported at all. I think he should have been where he's living, which is America, for 50 years. He's been here. He served his country. He served for, why? What is the point, man? You getting rid of he old. And also that's another, like, dog, he's an old man. Like, what's up, bruh? This is what we doing to our elders? Crazy.
I just looked up, just in case you're curious, the difference between simple assault versus like an aggravated assault. Simple assault is like when you threaten to punch somebody, raise your fist, shoving someone during an argument, even if they're not injured, slapping or lightly hitting someone, throwing an object at somebody, attempting to hit somebody but missing, even spitting on somebody. That would be like a simple assault. So that, when I hear assault, when I hear aggravated assault, I'm thinking, okay, you might be a problem. If I hear you might have, we don't even know what the situation was. That's according to the lawyer. The lawyer says it was simple assault.
Yeah.
I don't get it.
Crazy.
I don't know. I mean, like I said, the whole thing about this whole immigration thing is they're saying that they've been getting criminals out. Would that history technically mean that he was a criminal?
No.
Technically.
No.
No?
Just, bro, those, just because you have that on paper doesn't make you a criminal. Yes, on paper it probably says you're a criminal.
Technically.
But, I mean, I guess, bro.
But does that not does that negate the years he spent fighting for the country?
Hello.
Well,
let's really talk about it.
I mean, I'm just saying, if I was fighting for the country and then I also was like doing bad things within it, I mean, that doesn't necessarily bad things. I'm saying like crimes. I'm saying crimes. Driving without a license.
It's not necessarily.
That's
okay. I get where you. Okay. I get what you're saying, and I get what you're trying to say. But these are like the most minimalistic crimes ever, bro.
That's like being like he jaywalked.
Yeah, like, oh, is he a criminal? No.
Yeah,
I mean,
technically you're a criminal.
Yeah, technically you are on paper, but no, he's not a criminal.
If
no,
he fought for the country.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess it depends on who you ask.
And then also missing your court appearance that you were supposed to have for these things.
Well, we also don't know the severity of him missing the court appearance.
So earlier they were claiming that he never ever got those.
He didn't know about it.
Yeah, he didn't know that he got those messages,
which
and
could be true.
And
that happens.
Yeah, 1,000%. I know a bunch of people that have missed court dates just off the pure fact that they didn't get no mail and stuff like that. And now they got a bench warrant out, and it's like, bro, y'all didn't even send me nothing to even come to court. So how am I supposed to come to court if I don't even know I'm supposed to be at court? So that's how they get you. That's how they get that's how they send out a lot of warrants to people, and a lot of people do get arrested because they say, oh, we sent you this. Well, where'd you send it to? Well, did you look up the address right? Did you send it to the right email? Well, we just sent it to whatever we had on file. Well, that's y'all fault for not doing the research of where I live at currently or what's my email, this, that, and the third. So, yeah, bro, I can't say.
Does that mean someone should have to start a whole new life in a whole other country they ain't been to in that way for 50 years?
50.
Yeah.
I mean,
that's fair.
Boy.
And we don't even know why he ran or left the country.
Right.
He could have been leaving the country for a specific reason because Jamaica ain't the safest place. You dig what I'm saying?
A lot of poverty.
A lot of poverty. And it's a lot of criminal activity that does go on in Jamaica. So it's like, yo, man, it's not the safest place to be. We don't know. He could have left because of that. Sending him back at this old age, we don't know, man. He might got enemies that still alive. We have no idea. We just don't know. You dig? Y'all seen Shot Us? Y'all seen the movie Shot Us?
Yeah. I'm not.
Oh, okay. Well, Shot Us.
I was just gonna give you a laugh, you know.
Okay. Oh, that's don't just give me no sympathy laugh.
A little pity laugh.
Yo, don't give me. You ain't seen the movie. You ain't seen the movie. Don't give me no sympathy laugh. I want a real laugh.
Okay. Well, moving on. Another sad story, man. This is one where nobody wins. A former Lakeside High School student just pleaded guilty to causing a crash that killed a classmate.
Yeah, Hannah Hackemeyer, now 20 years old, pleaded guilty in DeKalb County to homicide by vehicle in the first degree, serious injury by vehicle, reckless driving, and possession of an open container of alcohol in the passenger area. So the crash happened way back in 2024 when Hackemeyer, she was at the time 18 years old, and she was driving with 3 other students in the vehicle. Authorities said that the car left the roadway and struck a tree along Oak Grove Road near Kirkland Drive. Sophia Likia Chivili, she was 18 at the time. This is the young lady that actually did lose her life, and 2 other students were injured in this car accident. She was sentenced under Georgia's First Offender Act, and Hackemeyer was sentenced to 10 years with 2 years to be served on house arrest. So she got 10 years, but she has 8 years in prison, 2 years on house arrest, and she must wear an ankle monitor, and she cannot operate a vehicle and cannot consume or possess alcohol or drugs. So when you hear that, I feel like she kind of got off easy.
Yes.
Okay, cool. I
1,000%, bro.
Yeah.
I thought I was tripping.
No, you were not tripping at all. Drinking and driving and then vehicular homicide, bro, on a DUI, bro, you should be under the jail.
Under it.
Yeah, man, that to me, bro, that's you killing somebody. I don't agree with DUI driving under the influence, bro.
And if she successfully completes that sentence, her conviction record will be sealed.
Done.
It didn't even happen.
Dog.
And that's the thing that was getting me. Like, I know if it was somebody else.
Oh, we say it, bro. We see exactly who this is.
Right.
We say this is a visible blonde. Mm-hmm. Like, we see exactly who they gave 10 years and 2 years of house arrest to, bro.
Right.
Come on now,
she took the life of somebody else. You know, you should at least. But again, they said that it's going under the First Offender Act because she didn't necessarily have any other offenses.
Understandable.
So, like, I mean, I guess I could see that. In her being 18, she just lost all her 20s for the most part. But still, I mean, from what y'all say, you know, being 30 ain't that bad. So she could bounce back.
Okay. Okay.
She could bounce back, though. I'm just saying she could bounce
30.
back.
I love being 30.
30's not, it's not bad at all.
I love being 30.
I'm just saying, though, this isn't something that could like really completely ruin her life in a sense. Because if the courts are saying that it's going to be sealed also after she serves, when I heard this, I was like, what is going on?
Her life's not ruined. Her life is. Her life is. This is gonna be a blimp in her story, and then she's gonna move on about her life, bro. This is a blimp in her story, and then she's moving on. Her life is not ruined by any means, and I can guarantee. I can't guarantee nothing, but I do probably think that will she be sad? Will she be upset? Will she be all these things? 100%. She probably lost a friend. You know what I mean? But her life moves on. Her life moves on. The girl that that later died. Yo, their family has to live with this girl. Now that she out of prison, they got to see this girl around. They got to this, that, and the third. Bruh, her life goes on, bruh. Her life moves on. So that's why I don't agree with a 10-year, 2-year sentence, bruh. Like, you need more time. You killed somebody.
Mm-hmm.
So did she get hit with a DUI, or was it just having an open container of alcohol?
Initially, they hit her with a DUI when she first got in there, and they charged her with it. But I think that the judge ended up making it a lesser crime, a lesser charge.
So she was or wasn't drunk?
That's
like
what
they just take it off?
I can't say that she was drunk.
Yeah.
I can't say that she was drunk, but she did have an open container of alcohol in the passenger area.
Okay, because I'm trying to see if this is normal or not, but I think that would be distinguished by the DUI. Because this says teen DUI crash guilty plea, so I didn't know what she pleaded guilty to, being drunk or having an open container. That kind of changes how normal this is.
Yeah, that's the thing that's weird. It seems like the judge ended up dropping it to a lower charge because initially when she was first brought in, she was charged with the DUI.
Yeah, and this is a felony. Homicide by vehicle is a felony. You're supposed to do at least 15 years. You're supposed to do at least 15.
Right.
Yeah, that's 3 to 15 years is what they're saying. 3 to 15 years is what they're saying. I don't think this is going to affect this girl at all, to be honest with you.
So apparently, the prosecutors also indicted the parents of another teen in the car on separate charges, claiming they allowed underage drinking at their home before that crash and still let the teens leave in a car.
Crazy.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Now that's interesting.
Well, I'll say this. I have a bunch of parents back in the day. I will never say their names, but I have a bunch of parents back in the day that used to let us drink at their house.
Yeah.
But those parents also made sure they had a big old bowl full of keys. And everybody that came threw them keys. And if you was drinking, you threw your keys in. And if you weren't drinking, you still threw your keys in because they didn't believe that you weren't drinking. You weren't coming over there just to hang out. So there are parents that do that, but there are parents that do it in a way that is safe. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think it's anything wrong that if your kids, because kids are going to drink regardless. You know, I mean, a lot of kids they're going to experiment with alcohol. They're going to experiment with drugs. You know what I mean? Like, they're going to do it regardless. But if you experiment with alcohol, at least have it in a place where you can have it in a controlled environment. And I'm the controller.
Yeah.
Hey, y'all want to drink? Hey, y'all come over to my house and drink. No worries. Just know if you're drinking, you're staying. Yeah. There is no, well, my mom, I need to be home. Well, you should have called your mama before that.
Does your mama know you drank when you got here?
Exactly. So you should have did all that before that. Because if you coming over to my house to drink with my kids that are 18, you know that you staying. Sorry, keys going in the lockbox.
I'm not even letting my kids drink at 18 though. That's even crazy.
You know, when you're 18, they're not gonna ask you.
They ain't asking. So I would rather them be at the crib drinking than out somewhere else drinking. I mean, I'm taking it for myself. What I used to do, bro. I used to be out in the streets drinking.
I wasn't. I will say, like, my mom put the fear of God in me, and I didn't drink until I got to college. But that was I don't think, normal for most kids. You know what I mean? You gotta ask my mom for some pointers. Shout out, Mom.
I wasn't really drinking also in high school either. Like it literally wasn't until I got into college.
Yeah, I didn't drink a drop of alcohol or beer or wine or anything.
As you guys can see, that's why I'm sober now. That's why I'm sober now. No, well, yeah, I don't see the bad thing about parents letting their kids drink as long as they do it in a controlled environment and they're very responsible of how they let their kids do it. Now, for them letting this girl leave and drive and knowing that she probably drank, that's on that. They should be convicted
because you knew better. Than
you knew better.
Just a quick question because we do have to move on. Would you rather your kids smoke or drink? if they were going to dabble in one thing or another. Because, of course, the answer is neither. They don't need to be doing anything. They're underage, whatever. But, like, in a real world, what would you rather tell your kids? Like, hey, man, stay away from this. Go this route instead. What would you
Smoke.
say? Really?
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, man. Alcohol is the worst poison of all time.
That's really tough. And I'm somebody who does not just hate and think weed is just diabolical in all cases. Like, I don't know. I don't know. While you're coming up and your brain's still forming, I don't know. I think either one of those can like.
Nah, alcohol is the worst, bro. They say weed is a gateway drug. A gateway drug if you let it. Like weed.
Alcohol is really the gateway. I mean,
that is the worst.
That is the gateway.
That is the gateway drug. You drink, then you want to go do some other stuff. So yeah, I 100% want my kid to smoke weed.
Somebody said they want their kids to do ketamine.
Okay,
we gotta move on. A man barricaded himself in a home in Atlanta for hours, and police say that whole thing started with the decapitation of a dog. God dang, right.
So the police, they were called to a home in northwest Atlanta after someone reported finding a beheaded dog on the porch. When officers arrived, they confirmed the dog was dead and located a machete near the scene. The person inside the home was identified as Jalen Wade. Police attempted to communicate with Wade, but were unsuccessful. And after securing a search warrant, officers tried to enter the property. At that point, Wade reportedly barricaded himself inside of the house, and SWAT was called. After a couple hours, 3 hours, officers were able to get Wade out, and there was no reported injuries or anything. Also, Wade is to be expected to be charged with aggravated cruelty to animals, felony obstruction, 2 counts of possession of a firearm during the commission of a felony, and no officers were reported injured in this. When I heard this, I couldn't believe it. Like, a decapitated dog?
Beheaded.
Dog?
So we're on the same page.
Yeah.
So I was looking at when I was looking at this report, the landlords of the guy, they were saying that they sensed that he was having some mental issues. At first he was cool, but he was just a little off. I wouldn't even know where to start with this, like, as a landlord.
Who's got to
right? Who got to clean this up? Who's got to?
But at the same time, how would you know you've just chosen someone who would think to decapitate a dog? Like, how could you possibly avoid this scenario?
Yeah.
Surely you're not going to decapitate a dog on the property, right?
Yeah.
Like, that's...
Would they say the reasoning? Did they give a reasoning behind any of this?
They're still investigating it.
Yeah,
they're still investigating it. But
what did the dog?
Victim blame. Not
that's
to
even
victim
worse.
blame the dog.
What did the dog do? And not
curious.
To victim blame are hilarious.
I
bro.
ain't gonna lie though. I was trying to figure out what the dog was. I was like, if
was
this is
it
a pit bull, I was like, I mean,
sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do.
Y'all gotta stop. Peter's coming, bro.
Peter
is
just
coming,
playing. This
bro.
is not. Please don't. You
playing.
don't harm dogs.
I swear to God,
pit bulls are great.
That's hilarious.
Pit bulls are actually really good dogs. Like if you train it right, boy, this guy I know. We'll move on. But this guy I knew in college trained a pit bull to where, if you just looked at it like you were mad, it would walk straight to its cage and sit there.
Oh wow!
Really?
It was so trained. It was the sweetest dog, so loving. Anybody comes to the front door though, like barking bloody murder. You will be so safe and protected around those dogs. But like when they yawn, their jaw. I mean, it's a powerful jaw.
Yeah, that's a big. Those dogs are. Pit bulls aren't bad dogs.
They're not.
They're really not bad dogs. They're actually very good protective dogs if you treat them.
You teach it.
Yeah. You got to treat them that way though.
It can be an attack dog.
Yeah, 100%.
You know what I mean? But so can like anything.
But beheading it is outrageously
crazy.
Wild.
Really?
That is wild, bro.
It is. How do you even sell the house? You can't even sell it after something like that happened.
Do you have to like disclose that?
Yeah, you ain't gotta say nothing.
I guess.
Hey, just want to let you know he's got 3 bedrooms and this nice bathroom. And oh, by the way, this is where the dog got beheaded. No, that's not what's happening.
They do have neighbors though, and you know how neighbors is gonna talk. Oh, you at the house where the dog got beheaded?
That's why you got to do all the showings when everybody's asleep.
Yeah,
gone.
9 o'clock.
Don't talk to none of the neighbors.
Yeah, 9 p.m. Y'all come in.
I will say, my bad. Last thing, I'm looking at it right now. Yeah. He was 6 months behind on rent also. So he was, like I said, they were
stressed
saying
out.
He was stressed.
He
like
took
he
his
was really
stress out.
going something.
Yeah, he took
going through something.
Took
at
his
the
stress
time.
out on something else. He should have.
Being 6 months behind on rent, what the dog got to do? Okay. Okay. Did y'all hear they found human skeletal remains near Perimeter Mall?
Yeah, skeletal remains were discovered Wednesday afternoon near the 200 block of Perimeter Mall. Police say the discovery happened behind a commercial area along Perimeter Parkway, a busy business and retail corridor near Dunwoody and Sandy Springs. A construction surveyor, a guy that was there to, survey construction.
I was waiting on it. But
it was a dramatic pause.
Yeah. I was waiting on it.
So he was doing his job and he stumbled upon skeletal remains. Officers secured the scene and confirmed the remains were human remains, and investigators believe the remains belonged to a middle-aged man, but there was no identification found nearby that could immediately confirm who he was. The DeKalb County Medical Examiner's Office is now responsible for identifying the remains and determining the cause of death.
Man.
Yeah. I did some digging. It takes 1 to 3 months in a hot, exposed environment for decomposition to actually occur to the point to where you're seeing bone, to the point to where you're seeing skeletons. So this could have been here for approximately 1 to 3 months and longer.
1 to 3 months?
Yeah, it could have been there for that long.
You know what's funny? I don't think black people decompose that fast, so this might not have been.
Did you just make that up on the fly, or is this because it's Black History Month?
No.
Where did that come from?
No, listen, because
I can't wait to hear this.
Have you ever been to a black funeral?
I have.
And how long does it take for the black funeral to actually happen?
What do you mean, like the
part
of it?
A long time.
As in for them to get over with it?
No, to get to the funeral.
To get to the funeral.
So when somebody dies, it's like a few weeks before you actually have a funeral, right?
In some cases.
White people die, their funeral's the next day. So all I'm saying is a body decomposes faster.
The funeral's the next day.
You just be making stuff. People just be saying stuff on the news.
I really don't know. But that is what my granddad used to tell me that a long time ago. He's like, man, white people sure do decompose fast.
Dang.
I don't know how he said that, but yeah.
Yeah, but
sorry.
Oh yeah. Authorities have not indicated whether it was foul play or not. So we'll just have to see.
Okay.
We shall see. With that bright note, we do have to go to commercial break, and we'll be right back with stories that I hope won't make you want to go cry in the corner. Okay, we'll see ya.
A major move today. Hot 97 is expanding.
Hot 97 has launched a full streaming television channel.
Hot 97 is no longer just a radio station, it's now a streaming network.
Welcome to Hot 97 News. Let's dive into the news because the news has been newsing.
Hot 97 mornings with Merrill. We got Shiny Culture in the building. Nia Bell in the building.
Good morning.
And DJ Cass One.
You know what it is. You know how I get down with the Funk Flex energy, baby.
Let's get it, Flex.
Nobody don't want no smoke.
Wow, it got spicy real fast. Here for it all.
We're here for it all.
Let's go. Mariah Carey takeover.
The people made it happen.
Yeah.
I'm coming around to all the classrooms and we turning up.
Good morning, students. My name is Wale. Aren't you supposed to be in class?
Where are you supposed to be?
Oh, man, you supposed to be in class, man.
Rihanna has become a true worldwide icon.
Congratulations on the job. We listen to Hot 97 every day. We can't wait to hear you guys even more.
Hey, let's go!
Get ready. The legend is on your screen. Funk Flex, the man who defines hip-hop, is bringing the heat from the radio booth to your TV.
Where my camera at? That's my camera? All right.
The biggest beats, the hottest freestyles, and that classic Flex energy.
Bars are back.
Now in your living room. Don't just hear it, watch the movement. Funk Flex, now on Hot 97 TV, Mondays and Fridays at 7:30 p.m.
Welcome to Hot 97 News Atlanta. Here with Rondell with 2 N's.
What it do? Give it up to you.
And Million.
Hey, the fact that this is a reality.
Brand new live news show. I'm your host, Lana Harris. There is so much going on in this country and in this world.
Civil unrest. Nobody's going to trust that. Any of
this sounds, like I said, it sounds good.
Yeah.
It does sound beneficial.
Welcome back to Hot 97 News Atlanta. Ooh, wait till you hear this. There's a father in Cobb County that claims that a principal assaulted his son during an ICE protest walkout.
According to the what is that?
I'm sorry, can y'all hear that? We could just ignore it. There's a sound that is playing. It's like running water. We just want to make sure we weren't, dripping or anything in here.
But yes, according to the family, this happened January 30th at Campbell High School, just before students across Metro Atlanta walked out on the ICE protest. Now, we all remember when all these kids started walking out for the ICE protest. The student says that the principal pushed him into a wall, grabbed his arm. His father, who is an attorney, you grabbed the wrong one.
The wrong kid.
You grabbed the wrong one. Says he filed a police report after reviewing video of the incident. Now, hours later, the family says they received notice that the student was suspended, which is weird.
Hold on.
Yeah, exactly. The father argues that once physical contact is made, it becomes more than school discipline. He says the video shows the principal first grabbing a female student who wasn't even a part of the protest. You're just grabbing everybody, brother, and then moving toward his son. The school district tells a different story. All right. In the statement, officials say students were treated with respect and that 25 students who disrupted the school day were given advance notice of consequences and now are facing discipline. Lies.
He said consequences.
Yeah. Lies. Now the situation raises larger questions. Where is the line between maintaining order and using force? And who ultimately decides when the line has been crossed? You, sir, crossed the line and you touched the wrong child.
Who the wrong one?
I bet he didn't even know that kid had an attorney as a daddy.
You gotta know which kids have lawyers as parents before you do anything. Boy, that's self-preservation right here.
Like crazy, bro.
Yeah.
You didn't understand he gonna sue you up under the school? Like he gonna sue you, what? About to sue you up under the school, bro.
He said, what is it? His arm and his wrist was grabbed. He said, son, go ahead and claim your neck.
Yeah.
Just say your neck
Your
was
foot got
twisted
stepped on.
in a weird way when he grabbed you.
Everything got hurt. So yeah. But here's the thing. A lot of those ICE protests, those kids, I mean, when I saw the videos, everybody was like, why did you just hone in on 1 or 2 children? You know what I mean? That doesn't make sense to me why you would just hone in on 1 or 2 children.
So what you saw a video?
And so there was a video, but the video was like super, like extremely blurry.
So can you just describe like what actually happened? Because I know that's what they said.
It was he was in a hallway. So he's walking down the hallway. The principal's in this black shirt. The kid has on like a black shirt. He walks past the principal, and the principal, like how you walk past, like if you was walking past your mama and she was like, come here, I'm talking to you. That's how I got it was like, come here, I'm talking to you.
Okay.
And trying to stop him from, but in the video, you see multiple kids like walking past this child, past the principal, getting out of school for the protest. So it's like, why did you grab him out of all the kids? You know what I mean? He didn't grab 2 and try to hug everybody. You know what I'm saying?
He was trying to give them that immersive ICE experience.
Immersive ice experience.
That you want to know what it's like?
Oh my!
You want to know why you protesting? This is how they doing them.
Hey, bruh. I thought I was wild for the things I said.
You know, I'm a comedian.
That's wild.
I'm a little comedian myself.
He said he wanted to give them an immersive ice experience. Is wild. He was Spanish too, so I mean, yeah. The kid was Spanish.
Wow, that changes a lot.
I just left that part out. My bad. Yeah,
That's a big part.
Yeah, kid was Spanish.
I might not have said that myself.
Oh my God.
Did you say Hispanic?
Hispanic. I forgot about that. I forgot about that part.
Ooh. It's all right. It's all right. Shrug it off. It's okay.
It is what it is, man.
Should we move on? That is crazy, though. It's crazy that these, I feel bad a little bit for the principal, because I know how these kids be irking your nerve, and you're supposed to be the bigger man. And by the time you're in 10th grade, some of these 10th graders are pretty big.
No, for sure.
You might lose yourself in the moment and be like, man, I forgot you wasn't a grown man.
Right.
Sometimes these principals, though, will say, oh, I know I'm bigger than you. I got control over you, and I'm snatching you because I feel like I can. But plot twist, my dad's a lawyer, so who you touching?
Yeah, he messed up with that one, bro.
So this protest wasn't one of the ones that was planned out. It was one of those ones where the kids was like going out on the streets and they was going to. The only issue I had with those protests in general was that it could have possibly like led to the kids being harmed in general. Like, again, these kids are supposed to be under my watch. I'm gonna get in trouble because I let all these kids out on the street in the public on busy roads.
So why'd you grab him?
Yeah, right. Out of all the people,
granted, I completely understand why you're just singling out one specific kid, but I mean, I haven't seen the video. I would love to see the video, but at the same time, I'm hearing it. It's like maybe he was trying to stop. Was at least in the video, was he trying to stop like all the kids? Was he yelling? Like
he was yelling. He was yelling at people.
Was
of course.
he yelling at all the kids to basically stop?
100%.
So he probably just lost himself. I mean, again, it's one of those things. And I was a teacher at one point, so I always kind of go on the educator side. I'm trying. I'm seeing somebody that was trying to protect the kids from maybe doing something to hurt themselves.
At the same time, like I said it as a joke, but like for real, these people are trying to walk out for ICE-related protests where the Hispanic community really is getting it in these streets, and you want to grab and shut.
Come on now.
Boy.
Hey.
Boy.
It was funny, too. But yes, you are correct. Yes.
Oh, my comment.
Yeah,
not the video. Yeah.
Yeah, yes.
Comedy. Not jab.
That was really funny. I will give you that.
I appreciate it.
But yeah, when y'all do these protests, man, I will say this. Y'all just be like you said, Million, be safe. And if y'all going to do it, walk out in a group. So if he got to grab one of y'all, he got to grab all y'all.
Can't grab all of us.
Yeah. He got to grab all y'all. Don't be just trying to walk out by yourself. No, y'all walk out in a group. Do it together.
Well, in other news here in Metro Atlanta, there was a surprise ban on puberty blockers that just got passed by the Senate here.
So here's what's happening under the Georgia Dome.
Yes.
Right? A bill that was originally about expanding home health care access just got two major amendments added to it last month. Senate Republicans inserted new restrictions on gender-affirming care, and the bill passed along party lines. One amendment would prohibit doctors from prescribing puberty blockers to minors under 18. Supporters say it protects children, and the sponsor made it clear this would not impact adults. Now, the Second Amendment goes even further. It will prevent Georgia's state health insurance plan from covering gender-affirming care for state employees and their dependents. It would also stop state-owned hospitals from providing that care. That language is similar to a bill that passed the Senate last year but never made it through the House. All right? This all comes after Georgia 2023 already banned gender-affirming surgeries and hormone therapy for minors, but allowed puberty blockers. Now, that exception could be removed. The bill heads back to the House where lawmakers will decide whether to accept these additions or push back. And once again, a healthcare bill that has turned into a broader debate over gender policy in Georgia. You know what? I'm tired of talking about people in their private parts and their stuff that they have with their own body. I hate it.
It depends though. Well, like, what do you hate about it? Because I mean,
mind your business. That's what I hate about it.
But I'm hearing that it's children that's being,
Is it your child? Is it your child?
I mean, I hear that.
That's the only thing you should hear. Is it your child?
I mean, if you see somebody beating up their kid or something like that, you're just gonna let it happen. You're just gonna be okay with it?
You're talking about two different extremes, my
I'm
brother.
just saying though, at one point in time, it's supposed to be communities. You know, I'm supposed to be looking out for not just my own kids, but my community. So I'm looking out. I could see parents looking out for the other child.
No. What is your like infatuation with my gender, or me wanting to change my gender, or how's that looking out for my child? I don't understand.
It's not an infatuation.
It isn't.
It's
No.
not an infatuation.
No. I will. The government is very infatuated with genders and the men wanting to be women and women wanting to be men and transitioning.
Stop saying men. This is kids. These are little boys wanting to be little girls.
Let them do it.
It's a difference, though, Dale. It's like you're affecting children. I can understand if it's a grown adult making their own decision, but it's parents that's giving these kids hormone blockers and all types of things while they're like 6 or 7 years old.
Now, I hear you to that extent. But I'm also on the same side of, yo, man, my kid is still a human. Is still a person. They do have rights. They do have ideas. They do have choices that they can make. You know what I mean? Like, I brought them in this world. Totally understandable. They didn't ask to be here. You know what I mean? So why am I going to treat them like they're my property? You dig what I'm saying?
You're supposed to be the guy. You're supposed to be the leader. You're supposed 100%. To be the person that's making the good decisions for your child.
100%. But if I make these decisions and my child grows up to hate me, then what?
Your child grows up to hate you.
Then what?
Because you let them make the decision to change themselves at an appropriate age, which is when they can do it themselves.
I made the decision to let my child be happy.
But at what point are you letting children, why are we letting children just make these decisions?
Because if that makes them happy, I want my child to be happy.
These are permanent decisions that these children are making, though, Dale. You're letting a 6-year-old you're letting a 6-year-old change their gender. It's crazy. And I say a 6-year-old because we was just reporting, we was going to report on the Canada incident that recently happened, the Canada shooting. There are reports that say that this kid got hormone blockers or started trying to change their gender at the age of 6. The age of 6.
Totally understandable. So, I mean, you're using 6 in that analogy. We don't know what age some of these parents let their children do what they do in X, Y, Z. You get what I'm saying? All I'm saying is this. This is my whole point. My point is the government, Republicans, whatever, they spend so much time worrying about what other people are doing inside of their homes with their children. So much, it's kind of sickening. It's a little sickening in a sense. Why are you worried? Why are you infatuated? Because these people are infatuated with what these little boys and little girls and men and women and all these people want to do with their own bodies.
They are children, Dale. I don't think you're registering that.
I hear you.
You're gonna let a child make a permanent decision in your household? You're gonna let a child make a permanent decision in your household?
A permanent decision being what? Puberty blockers?
Puberty blockers, or something that could affect their growth.
It would be something that I would have a conversation with my child. 100%, man.
I really feel like
100%.
both of y'all are making really good points. I was just here looking up what stood out to me about this is that they stuck this in a home health care bill. So this bill was originally supposed to be about home health care services, which has to do with like nursing care at home, medication management, physical therapy type situation. And they tucked in the gender affirming care stuff into it, which happens a lot, which is like they'll use it as a boat. Oh, this is gaining steam and this is already happening. Let me throw this in here, and that muddies the water for all of it. I think both y'all are making really good points. I think you're saying that you don't want to have a world where kids are just allowed to change their genders and just it's insane and it's sick and all the things I've heard on that side. But then on the other hand, that's none of your business. Why do you care what my household is doing, what my kids are doing? It's really no matter to you. I mean, I guess, I think, honestly, two things can be true at the same time, because I might look at your household and be like, why are you giving your kids sugar? Because sugar is killing them.
Come on now.
You know what I mean? Who are you to tell me what I can do? But at the same time, do we want to live in a society where that's happening? People get to choose. I mean.
And then it's not only that, though, but it's also affecting my community. Again, if my kid goes on the bus with somebody that has got a gender role change, now they're like, it could influence them. I mean, I've worked with children before. Their minds are extremely malleable right now.
100%.
They can be influenced by almost anything.
Yeah, but I don't think that my child would be the biggest influence of if your child changes. There's way more. They're on the internet way more than they're around your children. I guarantee
Children's influences in growing up is their main influence is the people that they hang around. Their friends on the bus. They don't care about what the parents think. They care about what their friends think. Now, if my kid is having access to your child and they're doing these things, my kids might start wanting to feel the same way.
For sure, 100%. But
that's a community.
But they also have the internet way more than they have their friends. I would stand on that. I would die on that hill. That they're on the internet more than they hang out with their friends. And they hang out with their friends on the internet.
Their friends are what really influences them, bro. Growing up as a teenager, you've seen it yourself.
Okay.
Well, you've said yourself, though, that social media is a lot bigger in these kids' lives than they were for us. So they are being influenced by things online, which in your case, you're saying like they could see 100%. Any of that stuff online, even if everybody in their community wasn't on that kind of wave.
It's a difference from actually seeing it online and then having it actually apply in real life. So if my kid is seeing it online and they're like, I want to do it, but it's online. And then they actually see a friend do it. They're like, oh, so it's possible. So I can actually make this happen. I can actually do it now because I see another kid that just did it. So it's just like, again, it's a different type of influence, though. The kids are mainly influenced by their friends that may also be influenced by online, but it's always the same. They're gonna be influenced by their friends.
Hey, guess what? You said you're a leader in your house, right? That's what you.
Dale,
listen to me. Listen to.
Though,
you didn't even hear what I said to say.
I know what you're trying to go.
What am I saying?
Go.
You're a leader, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So remove your kid from my kid. Take him away. Go to another school. Go move. You ain't got to be around my kid. Move. You dig what I'm saying? There are options to remove yourself from what I'm doing with my family. You understand? Like, people get so up in arms about what people are doing within their own household. Remove yourself. Ain't nobody ask you to be around my kid. Ain't nobody ask your kid to be around. Matter of fact, my kid don't even really like your kid. As a fact, they come to the house and they talk trash about your kid. But the point I'm making is this, bruh. There's so many ways to remove yourself from the situations so this doesn't have to affect you.
I think you both are making really valid points, honestly, for both sides. I really do.
Making sense.
You're making sense, but you're also making sense. Like, you're both making sense.
I get what you're saying.
And nobody here actually has kids.
Yeah, we don't have
children. He's not actually talking poo about his kids.
We don't have
they don't know. Nobody has kids. This is all hypothetical. But y'all are making points.
Yeah, man.
Okay. Should we move on, or y'all still want to fight it out a little bit?
No, we didn't. This wasn't a fight. It was a
healthy debate.
It was a discussion.
A healthy discussion.
Yeah.
But you guys, I mean, you're representative of so many freaking people out there.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
And I don't know where I stand because both sides make so much sense. So I just, I hear you. I'm glad you guys voiced it. So we had the Dunwoody Police Department post a little Valentine's Day theme post for you people. And they said, and I quote, "Roses are red, violets are blue. If your ex has warrants, we want to hear from you."
That's crazy.
Listen, if your ex has warrants, it's your ex. You could get that lick back that you've been waiting on.
Ah, that's wild.
They were so creative. They said, call us today with their information, and they could win a ride in a government vehicle, a photo shoot from different angles, and stay, food included, at the Cobb County Jail. That is wild, y'all.
Admit one.
Would y'all call y'all ex in? Would y'all give up y'all ex? I would in a heartbeat.
If my ex, I don't think I would.
I still got love for my ex, but I would get there.
If I had an ex that had warrants, because honestly, I don't care about you enough to know, like, I don't even want anything to do with you kind of situation where I'd be like, I'm not even gonna waste the effort to call on you unless, like, if I saw your picture, I don't even know. No, for real. Like, for real.
Okay.
Think about it.
Okay.
You have an ex. Everybody has an ex.
Yes, we all do.
You see your ex's photo pop up on the news. They say ex first name, ex last name. It's definitely your ex. You see it. They're asking people to call the police if they've seen this person. They got a warrant out for this person arrest. Do you actually call or not?
100%. I mean, I haven't seen them, so I don't see why I would call them. But yeah, if I knew where they were
call the police on them.
Oh, yeah.
You see their mug on the news. Hey, we're looking for this person, and it's your ex.
Do I know where they're at?
Maybe.
That was the
They're
only
looking for any information.
Oh yeah, I would call him immediately. Yeah, 1000%. What you need to know? How tall is she? Yeah, she this tall. What's her shoe size? Know her shoe size. I know everything. I know it all.
This where she hang out.
Yeah, I know it all, player. I know it all, and especially don't let it be an award. What? I'm gonna go search for. I'm gonna go search for it myself.
That's crazy.
1000%.
Have you let it go, Dale? That's what it sounds like. You
Oh,
haven't
yeah.
let it go.
1000%. I'll let it go. But if you're putting a reward, I mean,
You just got a petty spirit
yeah,
on you.
yeah. You know, sometimes you got a little something in you. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it depends on how long it was when we broke up. You know, how long it was. Because if it was like maybe a month or 2, 3 months later, and like I'm still hurting, and she moved on. Yeah, you don't get to celebrate Valentine's Day. Actually, you think you're gonna celebrate Valentine's Day with him? Oh yeah, I got something for you.
Maybe
I'm gonna tell.
You wait until Valentine's Day
I
to
wait
call in the tip.
Till Valentine's
Got you from
Day.
dinner.
I like how they did this in a way that, I mean, it looks like a Valentine's Day invitation to something. You know, it looked like you getting invited to a Valentine's Day, admit one Valentine's Day.
They did a good job.
And
on
then you
that.
got to read the small print and be like, "Is your ex? Oh, y'all want me to snitch? Okay, okay." And they're not even giving you nothing for even turning them in. It's just like, hey. Are you because it's made for women. Let's be honest. This is made for women. This is not no dudes. This is a bunch of, you know, and they probably gonna get a bunch of people to call too. While you playing, they probably gonna get a bunch of people to call. Bunch of people to call.
I was actually about to look up one thing you said. You said you would do it for the reward.
Yeah, for sure.
People don't always get that reward. Do you know that?
Wait, what?
If you call in, yes, I just want to make sure I wasn't about to lie to y'all. If you call in, they said there's a reward for information that leads this person's arrest, and you give the tip that leads to the arrest, you don't always get the reward.
No.
You don't always get it because either it didn't lead to an arrest or conviction, which they do say. Someone else gave that same tip first. They couldn't verify the information. You didn't follow the official reward claim process, ding, ding, or you weren't eligible under the program's rules. Now, what does that mean? What are the rules that you weren't eligible for? And what do you mean I didn't follow the official reward claim process?
Yeah, what?
And I'm pretty sure, like, in some case, I'll ask it for details, but I'm pretty sure they say, like, if it says call Crime Stoppers for the tip and you call the police department, not Crime Stoppers, blue, well, thanks for the tip.
Okay.
We ain't got no money for you.
Got you. And
Yeah.
they ended up calling. Okay, well.
That's crazy.
That's kind of wild.
Yeah, man.
Well, some of
You
y'all
got to do the official tip line. You got to get an ID number or a case reference number. You got to submit the tip in the required format. You have to follow up in time sometimes. And all of that goes into getting the reward.
You got to follow up.
It says some reasons why you might not get the reward. You didn't follow up in time. Some programs have deadlines.
That is wild. So if you just forget that you called this in,
Listen,
and you, I guess
didn't get a case number, tip number. They just said, okay, thank you. And yeah, man.
That's wild.
That's crazy.
Yeah. The more you know.
Fellas, if y'all get locked up this weekend, just know it was your ex. Okay? Just know it wasn't you, it was your ex.
Oh, man. Okay. So I am really, actually, let's do this first. The power is back on at the senior living complex in Marietta. There was an outage. There's some safety concerns because of that outage, but everything's back to normal. What happened with that?
Hundreds of seniors in Marietta were left in the dark on Tuesday afternoon after power was shut off at Peachtree Stone Independent Senior Living. Now, before I get into the story, have you ever been to a senior living home?
I have.
Boy, it is. They get it. Hey, bro, they be having too much fun. Hey, I did a show in a senior living home once, bro. It was so much fun, bro.
Really?
Hey, bro. Hey, listen, I'm going to tell you after I finish this.
Okay.
About 300 units were affected for several hours while electricity has now been restored. Residents say the outage was more than just inconvenient. It was dangerous because it is a bunch of old people walking around. You know what I mean?
They got machines and stuff. They need to be on.
So some residents claim Cobb EMS told them the complex had not paid its power bill. Management has declined to comment on that claim.
I bet they did.
And the utility company says it does not discuss individual account details.
I'm sure they don't.
What it did confirm is that the power was off for several hours before being restored.
Wow.
That is hilarious, bro.
And it's not funny, but at the same time, that's crazy. You mean to say I'm paying my bill to be here?
Yes.
Because the family's got to pay a lot of money for some of these senior
What's
homes.
a ton?
What you mean you didn't pay the power bill?
It's crazy to me that they did not pay this power bill for senior living. So for many living there, electricity is not optional. Right? It powers oxygen machines and other life-sustaining medical equipment. One resident said his oxygen tank stopped working, forcing him to rely on backup tanks that only lasted a limited of time. Do you imagine you on your last few breaths of oxygen and you got it, and it's like, and you got to
conserving breath. Nobody talk to me.
Hey, everybody get out my room. I need all the air in here. Bro. Others worried about food spoiling and the impact on neighbors. Yeah, man. So it definitely was a struggle. You can't just do no lights out for no old people, man, at all. So, but I will tell you this. So I did a show for a bunch of seniors, right? It was so much fun, but I ain't never been hit on more in my life from some old ladies. Oh my God, bro. You was thought that for sure I was about to take one of them back to their room because they were hollering at your boy. Oh my God, you were so funny. Yo, hey, honey, ain't none of them once said I got a granddaughter. Ain't none of them once said I got a little, none. All of them was trying to get at me, bro. I felt like the man.
They said granddaughter who?
Yeah, I felt like the man in there, bro. Oh, I was finna cash out on some Social Security checks, bro.
Hey, that's real. God. They'll boost your confidence real quick.
Yes, they will.
I'm telling you, bro. You go in there down. Old women, when they compliment you, is so nice.
Yes, too. They do.
It's so sweet.
Yeah.
Like, hey, you a handsome young man.
I said, you know what? I am handsome. Miss Bertha.
Thank you.
I am handsome. Ethel. Yeah.
This is so sad.
Because it's real. Because men really don't get complimented for real.
We
the
don't.
old women take the initiative and do it.
Exactly.
It feels so good.
Y'all really want to be complimented like that?
For sure.
I mean, we human.
Exactly.
Shoot.
See, y'all just be making rounds in the senior centers every time you need a little pick me up. Y'all, that's sad.
Yeah, shout out to Myrtle in the senior center, man. Shout out to Myrtle.
Come on, Myrtle. Okay, I guess we got a little bit of time, a little sprinkle of time. There's a dog in Metro Atlanta that is competing to become America's favorite pet. Guess where he's from? In Georgia. I would have said something like Alpharetta.
Nope, he's from Dunwoody.
Well, you know, I get it. Okay, Dunwoody. Now, he looks a little mischievous.
He does, but he got some nice, like, pretty blue eyes.
He does have pretty blue eyes.
You know what I mean? So this dog is currently in first place. His name, her name is Cleo.
Oh, it's a her.
Yeah, Cleo is a 2-year-old rescue dog. Her breed mix includes Husky and Finnish Spitz.
What?
Yeah. Cleo was adopted by local owners in Dunwoody who say her life improved significantly after the adoption, and she has garnered attention beyond the local area. So if you want to go vote for Cleo, please go vote for Cleo.
Somebody got a Husky mix as a rescue dog?
As a rescue dog.
That's crazy. Boy, the times that I've tried to rescue a dog, not to make PETA mad and get y'all going, but they look like they need rescue.
Oh, wow.
You know what I mean? Like they look like they have seen hard times, that better days are not ahead, that like they look awful. Or they're just like super old, which is so sad because some of these dogs have been waiting for somebody to adopt them.
Yeah, Peter gonna get you on that one.
This dog look weird, y'all. I ain't gonna lie. It's a funny looking dog. I don't know why it's number one. I know there's cuter dogs out there.
Okay.
Vote for Cleo. He's our pet.
Yeah.
You know, from Georgia, from Dunwoody, our area, Metro Atlanta dog right there. Vote
Hello.
for Cleo. We are out of time, friends, but thank you so much for hanging out. We'll see you tomorrow.
Peace.
A major move today. Hot 97 is expanding.
Hot 97 has launched a full streaming television channel.
Hot 97 is no longer just a radio station, it's now a streaming network.
Welcome to Hot 97 News. Let's dive into the news because the news has been newsing.
Hot 97 mornings with Merrill. We got Shiny Culture in the building. Leah Bell in the building.
Good morning.
And DJ Cass One.
You know what it is. You know how I get down with the Funk Flex energy, baby.
Let's get it, Flex.
Nobody don't want no smoke.
Wow, it got spicy real fast. Here for it all.
We're here for it all.
Let's go. Mariah Carey, take over.
The people made it happen.
Yeah.
I'm coming around to all the classrooms and we turning up.
Good morning, students. My name is Wale. Aren't you supposed to be in class?
Wale, where are you supposed to be?
Oh, man, you supposed to be in class, man.
Rihanna has become a true worldwide icon.
Congratulations on the job. We listen to Hot 97 every day. We can't wait to hear you guys even more.
Hey, let's go!
Get ready, the legend is on your screen. Funk Flex, the man who defines hip-hop, is bringing the heat from the radio booth to your TV.
Where my camera at? That's my camera? All right.
The biggest beats, the hottest freestyles, and that classic Flex energy.
Bars are back.
Now in your living room. Don't just hear it, watch the movement. Funk Flex, now on Hot 97 TV, Mondays and Fridays at 7:30 p.m.
Welcome to Hot 97 News Atlanta. Is here with Rondell with 2 N's.
What it do? Give it up to you.
And Million.
Hey, the fact that this is a reality.
Brand new live news show. I'm your host, Lana Harris. There is so much going on in this country and in this world.
Civil unrest. Nobody's going to trust that. Any of
This sounds, like I said, it sounds good.
Yeah.
It does sound beneficial.